All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace, love, and salutation. Tell you Akim that's doing his work in true sincerity. And I want to do a response to the elder out there in Los Angeles, GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. And his lesson was titled, Pop Them Skittles, There's Something Going Around. And you can most definitely see that something's going around. You know, I live here in the metro Atlanta, Georgia area, and it's presently 70 degrees right now. Really, in Atlanta, Georgia, January, February, the coldest months of the year. And we'll see, but something is in the air, and yes, something is going around. And like I always say in these response videos, watch this video first, and then, watch my video second, all right? Because the elder was going into garlic, and through the Spirit of the Lord, a brother, Shalom to the brother Amawan, was telling me about the garlic, so it prompted me to go to the farmer's market and get some garlic, and I got some health benefits, so Lord willing, you edify this lesson. I don't tend to make this too long, but I want to get this precept. Let's get this one, 2 Corinthians 2:11. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And let's get this word, Shaitan, or Satanas in the Hebrew.
Strong's G 4567, Satanas. Satanas.
All right.
Thayer's Lexicon, Satan. Satan.
All right. Now we already know about this spiritual Shaitan in the heavens, but this applies to this man right here, a Satan-like man. Who's a Satan-like man of the earth? Esau Edom, the red man, right? So you can't be ignorant of his devices, man. Like I said, normally here in Atlanta, Georgia, it's usually in the 50s or 40s. Today it's 70 degrees, 69, rounded up to 70. All right, so we can't be ignorant what this man wants to do. All right, we're not ignorant of his so-called plans, his devices that he has. Okay. Now I want to get another one. Habakkuk 2. And verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Yes, it's talking about Esau Edom. His soul is not upright. If you descend from Esau Edom, it doesn't matter if you got brown skin, you're not right. But the just shall live by his faith. It also, because he transgressed by wine, he transgressed by these different philosophies. He's a proud man. We see that happening going on, how the current president just basically kidnapped another president, sent him up to New York, all right, and put him on trial, and then set up a puppet government. Neither keepeth at home. Yeah, we're on Monroe Doctrine 2.0. Who enlargeth his desire is hell and is as death. So this man is death. Everything this man promotes is death. So for it to be 70 degrees in the winter time, in this region of the country, something is off. And I'm gonna close this window right quick. It's too much noise. Bear with me for a sec. All right, Salaki. And brothers here have been noticing, it's been fog advisories Sunday. And I would say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Fog advisory. So you never know what this devil's doing. All right. Create fog and then spraying these chemicals in the air. Because a lot of people getting sick. Brothers have been telling me about their co-workers getting sick. So yeah, I'm going to pop them Skittles, man. As the brothers call the garlic. All right. Now your breath might be on 10, but oh well. Get you some mouthwash. Get you some toothpaste, get you some gum, mints, whatever you got to do, all right? Because this man's MO is what? To depopulate. Didn't they say that Didn't Mr. Gates himself say that they plan to depopulate the earth with the vaccines? You got to keep it circumspect with the vaccines. That's their whole plan. They're deaf. All right. They're a Satan-like man. So this is who we're dealing with. We're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, and we're also dealing, all right, with these physical infirmities here in Babylon the Great, or wherever you brothers and sisters may be at, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth to him all people. All right. So, speaking about, I'll type this up. This is the library of the NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Library. What is weather modification? An activity performed with the intention of producing artificial changes in the composition, behavior, or dynamics of the atmosphere for what is considered weather modification. Let's get this word modification. Modifications refer to changes or adjustments made to something in order to improve it or adapt to new conditions. This can include alterations in plants or even biological changes in organisms due to environmental factors. All right. It says companies that intend to engage in weather modification. So it goes to show you they're modifying the weather. I'm gonna get that precept in 2 Thessalonians. Companies that intend to engage in weather modification activities within the United States are required by the Weather Modification Act of 1976 to provide a report to the administrator of the NOAA at least 10 days prior to undertaking the activity. The reports are filed via the email address weather.modification@noaa.gov and may be found at the bottom of this page. So this goes to show you that this man is manipulating the weather. He's modifying the weather. Let me say it, modifying the weather. You know, Esau got to put a spin on words, but he's modifying the weather. Okay? So, bear with me for a sec. Now I want to get that precept in 2 Thessalonians, because this is who we dealing with, man. He wants to just knock you off, all right? And these people that are not in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai, guess what they're going to do? Apostle Hart did a lesson last night. All right, that's the spirit. Apostle Hart did a lesson last night. I'm going to look it up right quick. Just real quick. But this is, let me go to 2 Thessalonians 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verses 3. While I find this. Let no man deceive you by any means, for the day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Who's the son of perdition? Who's the son of destruction? Esau, Edom. Who's out there kidnapping presidents and taking their resources? Now Babylon the Great has 17.3 billion worth of oil. Do you think they're going to resolve the national debt? No, they're going to tax it to you, the poor. Going to tax it to you everyday American citizens walking up and down prideful through these streets as if you've done something. Okay? Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. He thinks he's God-like, or that is worshipped, so that he as a God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is a God. This man has a God-like complex. Now the scripture does say that the servants of the Lord, they should be like gods. But this man is the devil. All right? He worships Satan. That's his God, Satan. All right? So, Apostle Hart's page, Be Your Own Physician. That was the title of the lesson. A 30-minute lesson from What is the 6.6 Mark II? GMS Truth. So you got to be your own physician, man. And Apostle Hart said it, and the elders in my camp at the last camp said it. Be proactive. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be proactive about your health. You got to pot them skills, man. You know, you got to take them garlic cloves, cut them up, and eat them raw. You know, doesn't matter what, you know, your breath is gonna be on 100, but it's better to be proactive, because this man is the son of destruction, man. He doesn't give a damn about you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. And that's in the know-how we've been telling you. But hey, watch for these people. Watch for these people to go to this. This is Job 13:4. Because it's part of these what are these doctors' offices? I'm gonna say primary care physicians. These little these little rinky-dink primary care offices where they don't give a good goddamn about you. In most cases, you got the black woman out there. She's just the most apathetic creature on the face of the earth. She don't give a damn about nobody but her nails and her weave. Do you think these people really give a damn about you, brothers and sisters, man? So that's why the apostles and elders, hey, even Apostle Hart said it, man. This truth is just more than just going to the highways and byways, which that's the main component, of course, don't get me wrong. But you got to know more than just spin out a bunch of precepts and know about you got to know how to apply the precepts, all right? Job 13:4. Be ye forgers of lies, you are all physicians of no value. And this is going into Esau's medical system. They are liars and they are physicians of no value. They just sit there to treat. They're not sitting here to heal you. They're sitting here to treat your condition so you can keep going back like a junkie. All right, they want you to keep going back with those pharmaceutical drugs. Imagine these people out here. There's something in the air, of course. All right, there's something going around everywhere. And you go to a primary healthcare physician, they're not going to do anything but give you some dope and get you addicted to it, man. So that's why the apostles and elders and various brothers, and brothers in the camp, you got a physician in the camp. I'm thinking about one brother, the brother Yaquab. He's a physician. Okay, he's been known to say, "Hey, take that garlic." Okay, so brothers in the camp is a physician in the camp. All right, I'm thinking about Elder Canuck. All right, certain other brothers, the elder from Dallas. But you can't go to this man. All right, can't go get no NyQuil. All right, that's gonna have you with a bunch of side effects, so on and so forth. You got to go to what the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes 38. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 38, known as Sirach chapter 38. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord hath created him. All right, not no medical doctor. And that lesson that Apostle Tahar did, be your own physician, from what is the 666 Mark II GMS Truth. He went into these nurses and doctors. They tired of being nurses and doctors, man. All right, because they've been lying to these people, man. They've been scamming these people. You know, a brother put in a group text like this week, a saline bag costs $2 to manufacture, but they charge you $700 when you go to the hospital. So these are physicians of no value. Verse 2. For of the Most High cometh healing. Yeah, first and foremost, you got to pray to the Most High. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Rapaya, Rapaya, Rapaya. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Rapah Tazimya. Which first I said, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, heal me, heal me, heal me. And I said, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, heal my body. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Rapah Tazimya. All right, heal my body. For the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be an admiration. Because, you know, like I said, you got brothers in the camp, they known for the herbs, man. All right. Now, verse 4, here's the point. The Lord, not the medical field where you got to take a Hippocratic oath. The Lord have created medicines out of the earth. And one of them is the garlic, like the LA brothers call the Skittles. The garlic. And he that is wise will not abhor them. So you can't be like these jakes running to this devil to get some dope. Because it's just legalized dope. That's all it is. Some of this stuff got heroin in it. All right, all types of uppers and downers to keep you addicted, man. All right. So you got to get into these medicines that were created out of the earth, and one of them is garlic. So I went to Chat GPT, and what are the benefits of eating raw garlic? And it says raw garlic has been valued for centuries for its potential health benefits. Many of these benefits are strongest when garlic is eaten raw. And I'll say this, when you do eat it raw, it's a little strong. Of course it's strong, and you know, after you get done eating, your breath is going to be on 100. But you know, I would suggest, you know, after you eat like you get the garlic, so to speak. You cut the little cloves down. Don't eat the whole garlic, of course, but eat it in the course of time. Get the little cloves and chop it up into fours. And then when you chewing it up, drink you some water, all right, to flush it down, because it's gonna be strong. All right, it's not as strong as horseradish, but it's strong. All right. It says because heat can reduce some of its active compounds, especially allicin, the main bioactive component. Number 1, garlic boosts immune function. Allicin has antibacterial, antifungal, and antifungal properties. May help reduce the severity and duration of colds and infections. So there you go. Number 1, hey, you got to pop them Skittles, man. You got to chew that garlic up. Supports heart health. Can lower blood pressure. And a lot of our people, they go get that lisinopril, and that got adverse reactions, man. Because you know, so-called black people, Native Americans and Hispanics, they don't eat according to the dietary laws. And even if you do eat right according to the dietary laws, you still got to deal with the stress of Babylon the Great. So it's important, like the elder said, to pop them Skittles. Can help lower blood pressure, especially in people with hypertension. May reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, with triglycerides. Helps prevent platelet aggregation, which can lower clot risk. Number 3, improves blood circulation, because if you got bad blood circulation, it can often involve heart problems. Promotes healthy blood flow by relaxing blood vessels. Supports nitric oxide production, and that's key for men. Nitric oxide, all right. I'm not gonna really go into it, but look up nitric oxide for you brothers, man. Helps reduce chronic inflammation, which is linked to many diseases. May be beneficial for joint and metabolic health. Number 5, antioxidant protection. Contains compounds that combat oxidative stress, may help protect cells and support brain health over time. And the great majority of these people, they're not using their brain. So that's a plus for us. Excuse me. Number 6. I think I need to get another one with a piece of garlic, man. Supports gut and antimicrobial health. Acts, and Apostle Hart did lessons years ago about gut health. It's key to have good gut health, man. All right, that'll aid you in losing weight. And I'm still on my mission too, but you know, last year I started eating a little bit better than I did the previous year, 2024. And just personally, man, I lost about 25 pounds from just eating. Now I'm fully incorporating the exercise. You know, you seen Apostle Bar doing these mile walks. I mean, it's nothing to do a 4-mile walk, do a 3-4 mile walk. You know, and I say this too, you know, during this time as well, it's important to stay away from these processed foods. Now, you know, we be in the flesh. Sometimes you want a burger or a pizza. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you deliberately get all that stuff, I mean, you see why these people get sick, man. They go to Chick-fil-A. I did a lesson about Chick-fil-A about 2-3 years ago about there's 55 ingredients in that chicken sandwich, man. I won't be going there. Brother, sure as hell shouldn't be going to no goddamn McDonald's. All right, a Burger Queen or Taco Hell, okay, where they serve horse meat, okay. Brother shouldn't not be going there, man. But if you stick to a healthy diet, whatever you do, You know, I'm big into the proteins, the healthy fats like avocados. I'm big into carrots. I'm big into celery now. I'm big into cucumbers, eggs, salmon, sardines, stuff of that nature, man. You gotta tap into your health, man, because this devil, his MO is to destroy it, man. So number 6, acts as a natural antimicrobial, helping control harmful bacteria, may support a healthier gut microbiome in small amounts. Verse 7, may help reduce blood sugar, can improve insulin sensitivity, potentially help for people with risk of type 2 diabetes. Okay? So as you see down here, how to eat it. All right, I'm going to just let that play on the screen for a minute. But the best way is to eat it raw, or you can make a tincture with it. You can get some raw honey and, get some garlic cloves and put it in a mason jar and let it sit there for a while. You can look up Chat GPT how to make, your cough medicine, man. Your own garlic elixir, man. You ain't got to go get no NyQuil. All right, all that dope this man be promoting over this over-the-counter dope that he's pushing, legally pushing dope. All right. So I got another one. Chewing ginger. Chewing ginger fresh, not candy, has several science-supported health benefits, especially when done in small amounts. Me personally, I just chew it for about 10 to 20 minutes. Let all the juices, flow. When you chew on it and spit it out, first and foremost, you wash it off. You do what you gotta do to clean it off. And as the brother Nathaniel told me on Sunday, on Fellowship Day, take you a spoon and, get the skin off of it and then chew it. Chew for about 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes and then just spit it out. But some brothers, they eat it raw, and nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I just chew it, all right? Or I put it in teas. There's nothing wrong with putting garlic in teas as well, you know what I'm saying? It says digestive benefits, reduces nausea, helpful for motion sickness, morning sickness, and post-meal discomfort. Improves digestion, stimulates saliva, bile, and gastric enzymes. Anti-inflammatory and pain relief. Contains gingerol, a strong anti-inflammatory compound, may help reduce joint pain, muscle soreness, and menstrual cramps. Immune and antimicrobial effects. Helps fight bacteria and viruses. And there's a lot of that going out here right now. Can soothe sore throat and reduce cold symptoms. Hey, so there's nothing wrong with chewing that ginger. You eat it, put it in a tea, put it in a smoothie, put in a tincture, so on and so forth. I mean, Jake, man. We can come up with some concept of how to get that ginger up in you. You know what I'm saying? Can soothe sore throat and reduce cold symptoms. Supports overall immune response. It says may help lower blood sugar levels. Supports cholesterol balance. Improves circulation by warming the body. And as you see, Esau got to put. That's a good thing. Reduces bad breath by neutralizing odor-causing bacteria. Stimulates saliva, which protects teeth, clears nasal congestion, and supports lung health. Now, I wanted to say, when you look at this stuff up on the internet, sometimes Esau consult the doctor. I'm not finna be checking in with the devil, man. All right, this asking the devil is okay to take some ginger or garlic. Okay, but hey, that's up to the viewer of this video. Me personally, I'm not gonna go ask no doctor about the health benefits of ginger and garlic when I can look it up, and I'm damn sure gonna take it. All right, I value the opinions of the apostles and elders over a medical doctor, and this ain't health information. I'm gonna just say that too. This is a disclaimer. This ain't health information, man. All right. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a licensed doctor. This is not health information, man. All right. Got to put them disclaimers out there for these folks. So that's pretty much it. I didn't have any other precepts. Hey, so Lord willing, you're edified. Hey, like the elder brother said, pop them skills, man. There's something going around. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.